is Rebecca from Papeterie de Choix, and welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to be showing you a journal that I have finished in the past week or so. Some of you might recognize the cover from a video I did back in the fall. It was a Wallpaper Wednesday. I think it might have been the very first one I did about how to use wallpaper to cover a book journal or a book cover. And so I had done the cover and kind of put it to the side. Then I did a little bit more, and so I finally finished it about 2 weeks ago, but I had a different tie closure on it, and I wasn't really satisfied with it, so I changed it out day before yesterday to this double ribbon, and now I'm liking it, so I'm ready to show it before I take it to the festival I'm going to the middle of June. So the first thing we have is the journal cover. This is wallpaper, this is a piece of scrapbook paper, and this is a piece of scrapbook paper. This one I coffee dyed very, very dark, like dark brown, and this one I actually put coffee over it, but it was roughly still the same shade of green, but now it has just this slight brown overcast to it. This is a little card that I found at a antique store, I think. It had a little calendar at the bottom, those little tiny full-year calendars that just are stapled to it from 1998, so I cut that part off and put that here. So before I get completely into it, the name of this is Vintage Roses, and these two ribbons are not linked together. It's just one on top of the other. They were both wired trim, but I took the wires out. So the only way you can really tell where it goes is kind of the fold places, but anyway, that comes off. And so the journal is 8 1/4 inches tall, 4 3/4 inches wide, and it's 1.5 inches thick. So on the inside, I put fabric on the inside, and I think I did show a part of this in a like an update, but it's been so long I don't remember. But in the front you have a pocket. There is an authentic postcard here from let's see, from your sister Phoebe, and it's to Mary can't read that, something Stun, Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That's what it is. And so it's a really pretty authentic postcard that I bought at an antique store. And then here is some I copied this and scrunched it, wrinkled it, put some pink coloring on it, the same as I did the pages, and so it's very worn. And then I have several digitals of roses, like magazine images, and or like book plates, I guess. And so I did some of those for each signature, and it has 5 signatures. And then there's 140 writing pages, and 7 pockets and tuck spots, and 18 journaling cards and journaling spots, and 5 envelopes. So here's just a little thing I made. This will be in one of the I forget which day. When I first started putting videos out back in the fall, I had like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday all set up. So this would be in one of those. I don't remember which one. And then I just have some coffee dyed lined paper. and the little envelope, and then I have a tag. It don't really fit, and this is a tag that actually opens up on the inside and put something in it. And then I made some little file folders from some like 4x6 a pad of paper that I had that was all flowers, so I made one and put in each of these envelopes. And these are 6x6s that I cut down with a curved paper cutter I have, and lined each one of the insides with some vintage wrapping paper. So each one of the signatures has one of those, and so I'll just flip through this quite quickly. The middles have coffee dyed paper, and then on the outside of the signatures is the paint stained paper, and then the other half of that music paper, and then starts the next signature. And here's another one of those little mini envelopes. This one's made from music paper. Oh, and the paper clips, I rusted those using the mixture. I found a recipe that actually worked finally. It's a mixture of salt, hydrogen peroxide, and vinegar. Is that right? It's been a while, but I rusted up a bunch of brads, like silver brads that I knew I'd never use that way, and some paper clips and safety pins. So I rusted up a bunch of those back several weeks ago. So I really like those. Here's another music paper that I copied from one of my digitals, and just made it, I wadded it up while it was kind of wet, and then kind of smoothed it out, and then just rubbed the top with just a little bit of this pink paint. I think I used maybe a sponge. Anyway, just hit the high spots and then flattened it a little bit. So there's another rose and more pages, and then in here is another little file folder, and then another. This is from a 6x6 that I had made several of those probably 2 or 3 years ago. The other half of the music sheet, and then more writing pages, another little envelope. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this up here. It's bona fide rust. It's not paint to make it look like rust or anything like that. It's real rust. It's just done super fast. And then here's another little file folder, and more writing pages, and another music sheet. And I think we're on the last one now. Here's another little envelope type thing, little pocket thing. And the last, here's another one of those like tuck tags with the little file folder, and more of those, and the last of the music. And here is another authentic postcard. This is from the same, no, this says from Grandma Lowhart, wishing you a happy birthday, but it is to the same person as on the first one. So that's an authentic. And then there's the back. So it has 4 metal corners, and one thing I did with this one, I think I did a little bit of a tutorial on lining the inside with fabric and maybe sewing the signatures through. It's been a while since I've really done anything videos. I've been really doing a lot of things with my house plants and getting them all set up outside, and also just that, and then I was spending a lot of time visiting with my parents, especially visiting my dad. He's 83, and he turned 83 in March. My mom turned 76. This is just not going the way I want it to. Back in May, just not quite a month ago. They both work. I've been helping her work, but I have to travel 3 hours. You know what? I don't want that way. I want it the other way. I have to travel 3 hours to go when I go visit. So I usually stay 3 or 4 or 5 days, something like that at a time. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't not been doing that many videos, because it's springtime, it's warm outside, and I just have other things going on. Because this doesn't make me any money. I get absolutely nothing for putting up videos, and except, you know, the joy of having made the project, whatever that might be. But anyway, this is the latest journal that I've made. I've got several in the works, but it might be, you know, cool weather before I actually get back into it full-fledged. I don't know why this is not working for me. I've got my hands in the wrong place, I think. I want the pink part of the ribbon to come out this way. Well, we're just going to leave it like that. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with another video as time allows.